everyone. Mr. B and I have been practicing to polka. Our story is taking us to Germany, and it kind of feels like Oktoberfest. So that could be fun. Welcome back. It's Mr. B and Miss Library ready for another story. You guys ready? Oh, it's going to be fun. Like I said, we're going to Germany. That is in Europe. We're going to have to travel across the ocean. Oh. B said, hurry, get on your magic carpet. Go get on your magic carpet. Oh, you know who we're missing. Can you guys call for Berto? Berto, where are you, Berto? Come on. You guys better call louder. Hello. I am here. Hello, everyone. I am Berto, the bookworm. You know what I love most, right? Yes, I love to read. I love to sing. In the library, really? Yes. And I love to kiss. Kiss. Did you get my kisses? Okay. Miss Library, get them ready for the story. Okay. Put your Hansel eyeballs in. Bonk, bonk. Put your Gretel ears on. Oh, now we can see and hear. Oh, put your witch's mouth in. What does the witch say? Can you do that? Oh, very good. How about we zip it up for a minute? Put your seatbelts on, click, and let's go to Germany. Count us down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! It's a long trip. Oh, Miss Library. We are in a very big, dark forest. Oh, I don't know. But I want to hear the story, so Miss Library, yes, please read the story. Okay, you sit here, and I will read the story. Today, we are reading Hansel and Gretel, and this version is by James Marshall. I wonder if you know this story. Once upon a time, in a cottage near a vast forest, there lived a poor woodcutter. See, he's a woodcutter, so he's got his axe to cut down trees. And his new wife, right there. He's their stepmother. And a boy called Hansel and a girl called Gretel. Well, at best of times, the family had precious little to live on. But now there was a great famine in the land. Food was scarcer than ever. It means they were very hungry. The woodcutter's wife, there she is, was worried there wouldn't be enough for her. Can you guys see her? Let me do this. Can you see her? She says, "Oh, those wretched children of yours are gobbling everything up," she said to her husband. "Do you want your pretty little wife to waste away? Something will have to be done." "Yes, my dearest," said the poor woodcutter, who was afraid of his wife's ferocious temper. "She doesn't like us," said Gretel. "Yes, she does," said Hansel. But he didn't mean it. One night, when the woodcutter was tossing and turning and worrying about how to feed his family, his wife revealed a plan. "Listen to this," she whispered. Can you see him whispering? She's whispering in his ear. "We'll take the children into the woods, give them a bit of bread, and leave them there." Oh no, look who heard that. Uh-oh. "Never," cried the woodcutter. But his wife just badgered and badgered. "Oh, my poor children," cried the woodcutter. "I know what's best, you dolt," said the wife. "Oh, dear," cried Gretel. "Don't worry," said Hansel. "I'll take care of us." And slipping out into the moonlight night, he gathered up as many white pebbles, can you see him doing that? As he could. See him? I wonder why he's doing that. "What are you doing?" said Gretel. "You'll see," said Hansel. I have some white pebbles. You want to see mine? I wonder if you guys can find any white pebbles. What color are those? Yeah, white. Those are kind of big pebbles, right? I wonder what he's going to do with these. I have quite a few. I wonder what I could do with these. What do you guys think? Let's see. Let's see. Up, you lazy bones, cried the woodcutter's wife early the next morning. It's time to go into the forest to fetch wood. And she gave Hansel and Gretel a crust of bread. Save it for lunch. It's all you'll get. So the family set off. And look what he's doing. What do you think he's dropping? Yeah, the pebbles. I wonder why. So in they went into the forest. In the middle of the forest, Hansel and Gretel were told to build a fire and wait. We'll return soon, said the woodcutter's wife, and the children were left all alone. And they waited, and they waited, and they waited. At midday, they ate their bread, and they waited even longer. And suddenly, of course, they fell asleep. And when they woke up, it was very dark. Gretel was frightened. Oh, are you scared? Of course not, said Hansel. When the moon had risen, Hansel took Gretel by the hand and showed her how they could follow the trail of white pebbles. What a clever brother I have, said Gretel. It took them the rest of the night, but guess what? They found their way out of the forest all the way home, following those pebbles. Isn't that smart? Do you think the stepmother was very happy to see them? Yeah, I don't think so either. Oh, what are you doing back? Well, Hansel and Gretel believed the worst should be over, but soon there was another famine. The woodcutter's wife began to fret again. There's hardly enough for the two of us to eat. We'll simply have to take the children back into the woods. Not again, whispered Gretel. Don't worry, said Hansel. But when he went out to gather the white pebbles, she had locked the door so he couldn't get out to gather them. That next morning, the children were given a bit of bread and the family set off. Every few paces, Hansel turned around to strew a handful of breadcrumbs behind him. See the bread? He's doing it again. Look, I have some breadcrumbs too. You want to see mine? Look at that. Hold on. Oh, let me get them for you. Look it. You want to smell? Can you smell? It's real bread. Huh. I guess I could take these and I could leave breadcrumbs too, couldn't I? Or you could too. That's a good idea. Another trail. Let's see. Look at that. See? Well, there they are, back in the woods. You wait here. We'll be back. Of course, they did not believe her. At midday, Gretel shared her bread with Hansel. Soon as they did before, they fell asleep. And when they woke up, it was pitch black. Oh, said Gretel. Don't worry, when the moon rises, we'll follow the trail of breadcrumbs out of the wood. But when the moon rose, guess what? The bread was all gone. All the birds of the forest had eaten it. Oh no, we'll never get out of here, cried Gretel. They wandered on deeper and deeper into the forest, eating whatever berries they could find. They were so hungry. And when they'd been away from home for 3 days, oh, they saw a snow-white bird. Let's follow it, said Hansel. They followed the bird that led them into a clearing. There was a small house. Look at that house. What? Made of cookies and candy and sugar and cake? Whoa, it was like no house they'd ever seen. And guess what? You know they were hungry. They took pieces of the house and started eating it. Wouldn't you? I sure would. And it was so good. Oh, suddenly they heard a shrill voice from inside saying, Nibble, nibble, little mousie. What's that nibbling on my housey? Oh. The door flew open. Oh, what's this? Said a lady who Gretel was sure was a witch. Two tasty, pretty children, have come to stay. Now, don't be alarmed, my angels. I'm really very sweet. And she took Hansel and Gretel by the hand and led them inside, for where a sumptuous dinner of sugar pancakes with apples and nuts had been prepared, Hansel and Gretel ate until they were stuffed. Time for sleep now, said the lady, and she tucked them into snug, warm beds and tiptoed away. She's nice, said Hansel. Said Gretel. The next morning, the lady, who was indeed a witch, snatched Hansel from bed, carried him outside, and tossed him right into a cage. Lovely, said the witch. Lovely. This is where I shall fatten you up, and when you're all plump and juicy, I shall have a regular feast. You let my brother out, cried Gretel. But the witch, who was delighted with her handiwork, only cackled and did a little dance. Well, poor Gretel had to do all of the work, and the witch barely fed her. She just fed her some crab shells. Every morning, the witch would go to Hansel's cage to see how much fatter he'd grown. Hansel, stick your finger out. And Hansel would stick out an old chicken bone. See that? Now, everybody knows that witches really can't see very well. I simply don't understand it, said the witch. You're as thin as a bone. Can't eat you yet. Hey, you know what, you guys? I wonder if you could pretend like you're a witch. If you close your eyes and you grabbed onto this and pretended, I don't have a chicken bone, but you could pretend like with a stick. Nope, you're not ready to eat. You need to get fatter. Not yet. You could close your eyes and pretend like you're the witch. That could be kind of fun. Silly, silly. Now, Hansel's trick worked for some time. Every morning, the hungry witch was annoyed to find him still so scrawny. Phooey, said the witch. Not yet. But finally, she had run completely out of patience. I'll just have to eat you as you are, she said. And then she had a consoling thought. Perhaps she should eat the little one, too. Gretel, dear, would you please go see if that oven is, sufficiently hot? Just peek in. Oh, Gretel saw what she had in mind and said, I don't know how. Oh, goose, cried the witch. I'll show you. And she crawled partially into the oven. Well, really, there was only one thing for Gretel to do. What would you do? Me too. She gave the witch a tremendous shove. Oh, there is our vocabulary word, tremendous. Look at that. Whoops. How about I turn it up there? Tremendous. That's a lot of letters. Look at that. Can you guys say tremendous? Tremendous. It means really big, a great, big shove, right? A tremendous shove. Ha ha! That horrid witch roasted to a regular crisp. We're free, cried Gretel. The witch is dead. Hansel flew out of the cage like a bird. What a clever sister I have, he cried. Together they explored the witch's house. And do you know what they found? You're not going to believe this. They found boxes and boxes of gems and coins. And they found this wonderful, nice duck to give them a ride back home with all of their treasures. And when they got home, they found that the wicked stepmother was no longer there. Their dad was so happy to see them. Look at that. And they lived happily ever after with all of their treasures. The end. Now, I wonder if you can play Hansel and Gretel. That could be fun. You could be Hansel, Gretel. You could be both. You could be the witch. You could be the mean stepmother. You could be the woodcutter. All of them. You get to be anything you want. I wonder if you can find Pebbles. You could drop them and follow the trail. Or you could get a piece of bread and go outside and drop these and pretend like you're trying to find your way back. Maybe the birds will eat them. Maybe they won't. You could find out what happens. You could also get a stick and pretend like you're the witch. Nope. You've got to get fatter. Right? You can have a lot of fun with this. And remember, it's just pretend. There's really not a witch. But you could pretend to find a house made of candy. Wouldn't you eat it? I sure would. That could be really fun. All right, we'll see you next story. Bye. Look what I just found. Ooh, what shall we eat off of this? Oh, yummy, 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 yummy. What would you like? marshmallow. Ooh, that looks so good. Wait, did you just hear that? Nibble, nibble, little mousey. Who's that nibbling on my housey? Guys, we know who that is. I don't know about you, but run! I'm running, goodbye.